Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. You can also reach us by phone, 618-235-6959. I want to show you an elephant telephone. It's the second video we did. The first video kind of shows all the stuff came in pieces and parts. It just came in with everything taken apart, and that's the way the customer got it. And Bo sent this in. Basically, this handset cord was connected to the network here, and that was all really that came in with it. This handset is one that we found for a replacement. This is the only part of the handset that came in with this telephone. So that's all we really had to go by to try to find us a handset. And it was a pretty good piece because it gave me an idea of what I was looking for. And we came up with this. So if you take a look at them, they're so close, I don't think its own mama would know. But it's the same handset basically, and it turns out that I was real happy to find that. So anyway, now what I want to do is I want to show you, we can get rid of this old handset cord. We don't need that any longer. We're going to get rid of that. What we're going to do now is we're going to tin the wires to get ready to solder them for the handset. So I'm going to clean my my soldering gun here, and if you solder this stuff first, it helps a lot when you're starting to put it on. I know the camera's not the best, but it gives you some idea of what's going on here. So we want to get that all cleaned up there. I want to take a little bit, I want to snip some of these lines, clean them up a little bit, just to make them look a little better. And we'll go from there. Put a little more solder on this one here. Get him ready. There's a little story behind this telephone. It's not from this country. It's from another country, and I believe somewhere in the Middle East. And it kind of just came in parts. I've done this a time or two, but these are different colored wires. You got a red, a black, and two whites. And I could always go in and check this, but I know the black is going to be ground for transmit. And I know it goes on top. Then we got a red one. This is going to be transmit positive, or the hot. And then a white wire is going to be for receive, and I know it goes here. And then we have another white wire which is going to be receive. Okay, now let's do this. I've got a little pigtail here. If I can find the cord. I have a little pigtail for the line cord, and it's just a line port. I'm going to plug in the analyzer. Right off the bat it came on. The hook switch on here does work, but it's in an odd position, and it's all loose, and this all looks like it's been cut out of another telephone. So all these parts here very well could be off another telephone. it's hard to say what happens when they make these things. They scavenge parts, or it's been redone. You just never know what happened. I've seen a few of these elephants though. They're always a little bit different, but the parts always seem to be scavenged from something else. So you know, who knows? It's just one of those things. It's not from this country. It's not from the United States, and it's just the way they do things. So anyway, let's do this. Anytime you see this light here, that's going to indicate 100% modulation while I'm speaking. And I'm going to put the receiver up to the and hopefully you were able to hear the dial tone, but the telephone has good dial tone now. The other thing I want to show you real quick is if you get any of these wires wrong on the network, there's a good possibility that this will not dial out. And so to check that, what we want to do is I'm going to bring the analyzer over to you so you can see that. So you can see the numbers hit. One. Wait a minute. One. Oh, wait a minute. Not plugged in. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's going to be 5. Kind of doing this at an angle. Probably 6, 7. Let's do a 7, 8, 9, and a 0, and then back to 2. And then while I speak in the handset, you'll see that red indicator light. Hello? 1. Okay, so we know everything is working now, and we're confident that the handset is going to be a good working handset at this point. And so we're finished with that. The other things that we have to do now is we got to start working on this hook switch cradle. It spins all the way around. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be stationary and plunge up and down, of course. It's missing a spring. The other thing is when they put all this stuff in there, the ideal is for this plunger to hit the hook switch. Well, it's pretty difficult to get all that stuff aligned and hit this little hook switch here, as small as it is. And what we're probably going to do is I'm going to build a bracket and put a hook switch here and then run a wire over to the network, because it's going to be better to be mounted to this situation with it going up and down than trying to get everything bracketed in so that it perfectly hits this hook switch. And I could probably position this hook switch on another part of the network or something, but in this case the way they have it now is the bell's pointing up. Well, the belly of the elephant is hollow, so you really want the bell pointing inside but pointing out the hollow part, because you're going to have this top part on, and you want the bell to ring out the bottom. And so in order to do that, the bell actually has to be like this. So we're just going to change the design a little bit and get this thing straightened out. And we'll do a couple more videos on it. It needs a couple more videos. We'll just kind of show you along the way of what we had to do to get this thing back together again and in working condition. But at this point we have a working handset at this point, and that's a real good start. We've been through the dial, we've got that cleaned up and all the numbers hitting. So thanks for watching. I enjoyed making the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and you get us at www.a1-telephone.com, and our phone number is 618-235-6959. Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. And thank you for watching, and goodbye.